Thomas, welcome. Great to see you once again. I'm actually really excited as much as the audience to really hear what you're going to share in terms of these great highlights for JW 2025. So it looks like it's going to be a full program once again, JW this year. Many different highlights. But can you just share with us some of the main things we can look out for at the show?
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I think Eric has mentioned a lot of things. The most important thing is that it will be the 60 years of the event. And it's not just 60 years of JEC World, it's 60 years of celebrating 60 years of the composites industry and what has been accomplished in the last decades. The industry now contributes to building bridges, to building buildings that last longer, but also has made everything that moves, planes, trucks, cars, bus, lighter, tougher, and more sustainable. All this has been done through a spirit of innovation and through constant innovation. So for us, it's a celebration of the people from that industry, forward thinkers and boundaries pushers that have brought the industry to where it is today. It's the reason why we chose pushing the limits as the main theme for 2025, because this is exactly what the industry is doing every day. So I think the main highlight for 2025 is the 60 years anniversary. It's also that the show will be bigger than ever. It's already bigger than 2024. We will have more than 1,300 companies on the show floor, and we're still registering exhibitors till the end of this month. So our top exhibiting countries will be France, Germany, China, USA, and Italy. And also, all our key programs, all our key conferences, and all the key content is ready.
So I guess bigger, better, stronger, which actually translates to more conversations and obviously more fresh new business as well. So if I was to ask you some of the main themes and topics of the show, what would you say?
Well, the main theme is sustainability. Just because it's the main theme of the industry right now, everybody has 2050 on its site and wants to get carbon neutral, so we will focus on that. This year, again, we've seen some very good projects around sustainability. The last one I remember was December, where we had the first glass fiber melting process being done with hydrogen power in France, thanks to Owens Corning. So sustainability will be one very important theme, and we will have 4 conferences revolving around that. First one will be on life cycle analysis. Second one will be on recycled composite materials and how recycled composites can contribute to doing new stuff in composites. Another one on bio-based materials. And the last one on artificial intelligence and how artificial intelligence applied to composites can help making the products and the materials more sustainable.
So it really does sound like there's a real focus, a strong focus on resilience and how composites are really shaping the world of tomorrow, right?
Yeah, this is exactly why we will have 4 conferences dedicated to end-user industries and how composites material applied in those industries are making things better. We'll focus for the first one on hydrogen, how to transport, distribute hydrogen materials. The second one will be on aerospace and composites, how composites are developing the aerospace industry and how we can have mass production of composite parts in the aerospace industry. Last one will be composites in the marine industry, and then composites for sporting goods with the Global Sports Week.
You mentioned new exhibit. I mean, the word new is connected with JEC World and the JEC, the whole community. New is a word we hear all the time, every single year, naturally. So new exhibitors, what other things are new this year?
Well, new is always better when we talk about JEC World. So we have designed brand new programs dedicated to research and innovation projects that are led by consortiums of companies, research centers, and universities, and how they can contribute to fixing issues. So we will gather those research consortiums, and they will be able to present their projects in the open stage area in Hall 6, which is also a brand new content area. So Tuesday and Thursday will be dedicated to research and innovation. Wednesday will be the day for a technical session from SAMPI. They will organize top-notch conferences like composites in extreme environment that will be held on this open stage area.
Exciting. Listening to you now, it feels like there's a real exciting vibe that's going to be unfolding. Everyone that's watching now, what have they got to be excited about for JEC World 2025? What would you say?
Well, a lot that is going to happen today is super exciting. We are going to have the 20 finalists of the Startup Booster program in a few minutes. Keep in mind that 20 startups are selected among 100 new startups every year, so that's very exciting. We're going to hear about the 11 Innovation Awards finalists that will be also present at the show. And on top of this, we have the innovation planets that will be at JC, and we are filling them with new innovative parts from aerospace, from automotive, wind energy, and so on. So we are close to finalizing that as well.
So much to look forward to, so many exciting things as well. And as you mentioned, all the innovation awards, all the finalists, every single finalist that's within the innovation awards and startup booster competition as well. They're at JEC World for conversations, right? So they want to have conversations with you and take those conversations forward to have fresh new business as well. So finally, you mentioned the shows. We've heard from Eric. I mentioned it at the beginning as well. You've mentioned it as well. Tell us a little bit more about this 60-year anniversary.
It's 60 years anniversary and 60 years on focusing on innovation. So for 2025, the main thing is going to be what is new, what is innovative at JC World. As we said, we have the startups, we have the awards, but we also have all the exhibitors presenting their new products every year. We have already gathered 130 innovations from our exhibitors, and we're still working on identifying more to be able to showcase that to the industry and to tell the industry, here is everything that is new for 2025.
I mean, that's one of the things, again, with JEC World. Every single year, this is a show that gets bigger, stronger, and also impresses everyone as well. Listen, Thomas, thank you so much. Lots to see, lots to discover, lots to explore, and looking forward already to the start of March here in Paris.
Thanks a lot, Peter. Just one last tip to conclude. As you say, it's going to be massive. It's going to be bigger than last year. You need to make sure that you prepare accordingly to that. So we have a brand new smartphone application that is available and that will help you. We have a business meetings program that can help connect you with the people you really want to meet, and make sure that these 3 days are as efficient as they can be. Also, the JEC team is, of course, available for any question from visitors, from exhibitors, from partners. Just give us a ring, send us an email. We are to help. And on behalf of the team, we really look forward to welcoming you in March.
Thomas, thank you so much. Wonderful. Peter. And it's so true what Thomas has just shared there. Preparation for such a big event is, we would all say, just as important as actually being there as well. Right, let's move on now to the Startup Booster finalists, the JEC Startup Competition for Composite and Advanced Materials. We're about to reveal the 20 selected startups, 20 big ideas that will be showcasing, pitching as well. They're big ideas to jury members, they're ideas to you, the audience, as well, looking for conversations, taking those forwards. I'm intrigued as much as you are to hear who they actually are. Let me now pass the stage to VP of Content Communication, Marketing and Programs, Nelly Baron, together with Head of Event Programs and the Startup Booster itself, Benjamin Deboucher.